Hi guys, you got Frankenfoot here. Did I lose data connection? I didn't lose data connection. Well, as you can see, the boat update is here now. I've got a war attack, but just for fun, let's see if I can embarrass myself in one of these attacks real quick. Alright, Maybell. Let's see, Maybell, you've got that double cannon down there. Let's go ahead and drop some giants on that son of a gun. And we'll drop 2 archers here. Maybe 2 more to come in behind them. Ah! The cannon is redirected. Alright. I think we got it. I think we got the 3. Now we just got to hope that they don't get the 3. And I wish there was a fast forward button. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm kind of far away from my router right now. That's just a unfortunate consequence of life. Okay, there we go. All the defenses are down at this point. We're just waiting on the archers and that last giant to sort of finish things up here. Taking on Maybell. I didn't even really plan to do this. This was just a bonus. I actually do have a war attack. But anyway, welcome to the land of having boats. And this is what attacking with boats looks like. And we got the 3-star. If they didn't get the 3-star, we got the win. Let's see what happens. We have delayed connections. That's what happens. Oh, they minions. I have not seen a minion attack yet. Oh my goodness. Let's watch this thing. Oh, there's not even a fast forward here. So they just... minions. Glowing neon minions. Well, I just can't even... I don't got nothing for that. I'm not at that town hall level yet. Anyway, well, there you go. Not a whole lot to learn there. Just minions flying around. But I did come in to share a war attack. My first war attack, and thusly only war attack, after the update and the theoretical Loon Nerf. Come on, guys. Come on, Wi-Fi. You can do it, Wi-Fi. You can do it, Wi-Fi. There we go. Alright, so, loons have been nerfed. I didn't have much of a problem. Now I'm a Town Hall, a young Town Hall 10, attacking a kind of mid-range, mid-hero level Town Hall 9. But it worked quite well. The one change I made is I had been dropping 2 balloons per defense, and now I am dropping 3. In theory, their attack rate has gone up, and so the initial bomb drop doesn't do as much damage. So I tried to front load that initial wave of damage by dropping an extra balloon. We'll see how well it worked. I saw some other folks dropping with like 2 balloons per defense, and they didn't seem to get them down on that first bomb drop. So anyway, but this is a pretty darn good base for GoBoLaLoon. I've attacked things like it, and you've got a nice little runway to send a ground squad over here, take out some air defenses, take out the queen, take out the clan castle troops, even work on getting that darn air sweeper, which was great until my bowlers decided they were going to use this little tiny spot of the jump spell to jump outside of the base. That kind of sucked. They didn't take out that air sweeper for me, unfortunately, because they made that decision. But the queen's gone. The 2 air defenses are gone. That's enough to get this thing going, to get the party started. So I send in the hounds, and I'm sitting in 3 balloons per defense. Queen comes in and helps me out by knocking out that other air D. Maybe a little fast on that. Didn't need her to do that. But and now my balloons, since they didn't go into that air D, they're electing to skirt around the outside of the base rather than actually do anything useful, like, I don't know, taking out that air defense. But they're still moving pretty fast. Now they're all clumped together. They're just going to knock out anything as soon as they get over it. I dropped that heal spell just to help them, keep them healed up as they move into that air D. Don't think I needed to do it necessarily. But I did. And I had 2 balloons and an archer to swag. And we'll break down the base now. There's the swag. Not that impressive. But what do we got here? We have got mortars on the outside to distract your golems. So why fight it? Go with it. You've got a lot of cannons around there. You've got what are those things? Expos here. So you got the queen back here, and in bases like this, you've got a wonderful little runway to send a kill squad. And if you send them through here, they're going to take out this wizard tower this air defense, this Expo, the Queen, and this air defense, and possibly that what is that thing? A wizard tower too. So that's a good spot to do this for GoBoLaLoon. If you see a shape like that, definitely go with it. Now the one mistake I made is I didn't want these guys to get distracted in the core. I wanted them to stay away because if they wander into here, they're going to have to contend with that Expo all of a sudden. And I'd rather them just kind of keep moving forward and just maybe have to deal with it if they go all the way to the edge up here. But in doing so, my jump spell went just on the outside of here. My bowlers decided they're going to hop the fence and start taking out these buildings, which made me very, very sad. But despite that, got it done. So it's just going to be standard. Drop in a golem over here. Want him to be tanking for that archer tower. You see it's just barely on this side of the darn mortar. So if I drop him here, he's going to go for the mortar, immediately start taking for that. I'm going to drop wizards to start cleaning up here. I think I dropped one here, 2 on the gold storage because it's such high health, and then 1 here was my plan. And then another golem over here that's far enough away he should ignore that mortar. If he doesn't, hopefully the wizards will be ready to take it out pretty soon. And I guess we'll have to see what he did. Then he'll redirect into here, or he'll go here in the base case. 1 test wall breaker, 3 more once it's clear. Going to drop 2 wizards over here to start the cleanup over here. Leave at least this building up. Oh, and troll builder hut, so I brought 4 archers just to take care of those. We just took care of that right at the front of it, so that didn't cause us any issues. Once you're in here, just rage your bowlers, and they will start kicking the snot out of everything, and you will rage on your town hall, which is good because it's high health. I was expecting the clan castle to come out around here, but they pathed kind of weird. They went down here, but thankfully the queen went after them, took out that dragon, which could have been troublesome. Heal when the bowlers look like they need it, just whenever they seem to start taking damage, whenever they stray from the golems, or you've got a splash damage going after them. And then that's it for the kill squad. Now, I'm hoping that if this airstrip would be down, I don't think it went down, but the LaLoon portion would have come in behind this air sweeper. This one was supposed to be down. And so I was going to send 1 hound in this direction, 1 hound in this direction, just start on the edge of the defensive ring and drop 3 balloons per defense. I have an extra 4 balloons versus a Town Hall 9, so that's handy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then as they take out that, they'll move toward this air defense. Now what happened is the queen stepped up and took out that before my balloons got to it. And so then they pathed in a way I didn't expect. They just kind of skirted the outside of the base. You see they got this nice line here if you don't move them to the interior of the base, which is not what I needed because that means they're not going to go for that air defense very quickly, but it all worked out in the end. And then that's pretty much it. We'll watch it unfold one more time. We'll see what that golem did. Come on, golem. Here, I must be doing my last minute deep breath planning. Okay, there he comes. So he's going there. I accidentally dropped 2 wizards there. I just meant to drop 1, but that might have actually helped out. Oh, I was dropping the archers on the exterior of the base. That was the delay. So the golem did decide to go for the mortar. That's unfortunate. I was wishy-washy on that. But, yeah, it looks like now the mortar fell because I dropped enough wizards. He redirected. Now the bowlers are going in here. The wizards stepped up and lured the clan castle. That's unfortunate for you, Mr. Wizards. Mr. Wizards. Mr. Wizards. Anyway, but yeah, so you see what's going on here. In an attempt to keep the bowlers from wandering into the core and getting obliterated, I have left just enough jump spell for them to go to the outside of the base. And that's unfortunate. They did skirt around the edge and take care of things, but I had to wait for my king to step forward and then take out that air defense. Thankfully, the queen was going to jump in this compartment because she's like right there. So the king took out the air defense, but it's going to take a while before anything can get, or took out the queen, but it's going to take a while before anything can get to that air defense. But the king, I think, does eventually bust through. I popped his ability, and he does eventually get through the wall. He, of course, attacked the high-level wall, not the weak wall, and he gets the air defense. And at this point in time, you see I did drop a heal there. I dropped it such that the bowlers and the king would absorb the benefit of it. And now it's time for the LaLoon. So hounds come in, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The hounds do a good job of absorbing the mines. I recently learned I was dropping haste spells wrong, so drop them just on the outside where they are over a defense. So the balloons will speed into the defense and then still be speedy. going to the next defense. So that's how that haste spell has been dropped. So you see, there you go. Look at that. Look how hasty they are. But now the pathing's all messed up because they never made it to that air D because Queen got overzealous. So they're unfortunately going to skirt around the edge of the base. But I have such high health left on my Lava Hounds. I don't have Town Hall 10 Lava Hounds yet. I still have Town Hall 9. But they are still potent enough, and the Queen taking out defenses helped them so much that they could do that. Or they tanked for a very, very long time. Anyway, I dropped the heal spell just because the balloons looked like they were getting kind of beat up. That's another plus I have as a Town Hall 10, a baby Town Hall 10, that you wouldn't have as a Town Hall 9, but I probably would have been fine without it. So there you go. Another GoBoLaLoon worked rather well. It's a good base for it. Balloons still pretty powerful as best I can tell. And we'll just see how things move forward. We'll probably take a break off before we're getting used to this whole boat thing. But anyway, that's all Frankenfoot's got for you today. Peace out.